DC's new compact comics have been making the rounds lately, and I picked up a few to see if they're actually worth it. They are smaller, cheaper, and different from the norm. In this video, I break down everything from size and paper quality to what's missing inside. Let's get into it. Size is obvious. They are smaller and compact. Similar to manga but slightly bigger. Thickness, however, you will notice that it is thicker than the normal size counterpart. The compact comic does have less pages than the normal size comic. Do not be fooled, as the paper material that is used for the compact comic just happens to be thicker. As for the page count difference, you are not missing much. The cut pages are the bonus art cover variants, penciled pages, character biographies, and writer's notes. Things of that matter that is before and after the core story. The normal size books usually have those included as a nice bonus. On the other hand, corners were cut and those additional pages are not present. To reiterate, the compact books have a smaller page count. The core story is left intact, which is the most important part. I found no differences made to any of the stories, which I have a normal size copy too. I should mention that Watchmen still has those post-chapter diaries and journals in the compact version, in case anyone was wondering. Aside from that, the smaller size and paper material does affect the art to a very unnoticeable extent. From what I've seen, all the compact books use a similar paper print and have a matte finish. The material is very similar to the way newspaper feels when you touch it and read it. Up close, it has a visible texture that is also similar to newspaper. All the compact books use the same paper material. It is cheap and keeps costs down. It's a fine compromise to make comics accessible. This is not meant to be a dig, but Kingdom Come is a peculiar case because the normal size copy that I have uses a higher quality glossy paper material. Because of the said glossy paper, the artwork looks beautiful. The paper pages are smooth and captures the art with no hindrance. The compact version looks beautiful too, but the paper material used does make the artwork look different because it is smaller and compact. This can be said about the other compact books, by the way. Remember how I mentioned the newspaper-like texture? This surface and texture is noticeable when reading the book. It's not a bad thing because the art still looks fantastic. As for the slight color desaturation going on, I barely noticed it on strong saturated colors like red or blue. The compact version looks a little washed in comparison. It's something you won't notice until you put the books together and make comparisons. In fact, I did not notice it until I did this exact thing. It's hard to see on camera because it doesn't capture the nuances in color and material, but this is something you have to go out of your way to see with your own eyes. Besides that, those details that I mentioned about the compact comics are inconsequential really, and I mentioned it because this would be a bad review if I didn't. Last section is about pricing. It is obvious. Compact comics are cheaper as they are smaller and corners have been cut. But you should know where to look, and I will do comparisons to give further insights. The MSRP price of books is often used in comic book shops and retail stores, usually. Then there are online stores which tend to be cheaper like Amazon. There are exceptions of course, as out-of-print books tend to have higher prices by third-party sellers or scalpers. Now sharing all that, I've been buying most of my comics as of recent from in-stock trades because their prices are really great and often beat Amazon's affordable prices, especially for DC Compact. What will cost $10 costs $6 or less, extremely affordable. Amazon has comparable prices for other books, which is fair, but this video is a review on DC Compact. Paying $6 or less for a $10 item is a steal. If shipping is an issue, there's no beating Amazon. Otherwise, in-stock trades is the king of discounted prices. Given all that, DC Compact is made around being an attractive purchase. I have a small collection going on regarding DC Compact, and their lineup is slowly expanding to include other bestsellers. I intend to buy more as they release because I really do enjoy them. Alongside other reprints, I don't see myself doing much reviews for different size formats. Marvel's version of this format and possibly with the absolute reprints are a possibility, but it's something I currently don't have the commitment to. Other than that, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, thank you for watching.